And hello, my brave knights, princesses, and welcome to Let's Play Draugen. This is a game that Christopher All is currently playing right now, and while I'm a little behind, because I've been a little busy doing other things on the old gaming front, I saw this game, I thought it's gorgeous, and I have to play it. The screen keeps moving every time I click new game.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward. Edward Charles Hardin, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Groovewick? Greywick?
2 seconds, guys. I need to move this screen over here. There we go. We're good.
It's an odd language. I don't much care for it. Perhaps Betty found herself a burly Viking warrior and went native. Horns on her hat, drinks mead out of a chalice, eats goat meat off the bone, that sort of thing.
Grovik. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Oh, the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sidarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with
Love your
kisses
optimism.
and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down.
Norway.
I love her sarcasm.
Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke?
Whoa.
Looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Perhaps.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
We could take over.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack. It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but it's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a skunk's tail.
Wait. The ground's muddy. It's easy to slip
You need
and
to be a
fall.
big, good
Walk
brother.
slowly and watch out for...
Don't be a wet blanket. A little mud never hurt anyone.
Fine. Just stay close.
It's not going to happen.
As long as you keep up with me.
She's gonna run.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Troubled to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here.
Yeah, we are.
Where are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
Keep breathing,
So
Teddy.
sprach Zarathustra.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear.
Her nickname's Teddy, but it's kind of funny. This game, like when I was watching Odd play this game, one of the things I liked was, noticed was that this game is, in a sense, a lot like Telltale, where you're given basically things to choose to say, only hopefully it doesn't decide, what happens to you later on in the game. Also, this game is running at like 16 to 20 something frames for me. So 1 second while I do some adjusting.
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
Sounds good. Oh, I like that.
Alice?
I'm by the farmhouse.
Okay, we can't interact with that. Okay, so there are two walk buttons. That's interesting. There's a walk button for your mouse, and there's also a walk button for walking. Also, the music in this game is amazing. Okay, we definitely can't go up there because it's too messy. We have a rock we can rest on. Draugen. This whole entire opening scene reminds me of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which is another game I played, which was made on the CryEngine. Had a fun time running that game. I thought that was the Unreal Engine. Don't remember which one. It's been a while. When I first pulled up this game, the game crashed. Also, the fact that he's breathing is cool. We do have feet, we just can't see them.
Teddy, this way.
Oh. Sorry, I was getting lost. I know that name. This takes place in the Netherlands, Norway. Wow, look at that place. The flag is at half-mast. Also, Ragnar Tornquist. He has done other games too
What took
for
you
writing.
so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
You can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I mean, she's right.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December.
Oh, I love her.
Hey, you want to check out the upstairs?
I'm a guest. Why would I start poking around every corner of the house?
Even we're probably gonna end up doing that.
Maybe they're playing hide and go seek.
Oh, you're funny.
This is the kitchen. Hello? Anyone there?
No one here but a dead ham.
Well, I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor.
Can't go upstairs yet.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, so you get to peek upstairs? Unfair. Told you. Empty is an empty nest.
I love her descriptions of things.
Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone? Maybe there's a very popular funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
The Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy old boy. Women can vote. I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
Ouch.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick
They're
up his...
posing for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two stiffs will get along famously. Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? Must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says
The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Ollesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English
I was
isn't as...
only joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill. What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth. From Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddy Landers?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land. As though its soul has departed.
Dear Mrs. Fretland, I trust this letter finds you and your husband in good health. I asked about Elizabeth.
And they hadn't seen her?
Anna... Mrs. Fretland promised she'd write if she heard anything. There wouldn't be many female reporters from New York and Western Norway.
Why would she come here in the first place?
Betty always has her reasons. Home feels very far away.
Are we feeling melancholy again?
I've never been this far from Hanover.
It's about time we got you out of that dreary old house, Teddy Bear.
The thought of boarding that infernal ocean liner again.
I quite enjoyed it. So much room for exploration and mischief.
So many opportunities for seasickness and claustrophobia.
Don't be a Debbie Downer.
I
I'm sure
love
your
it.
tummy will be better behaved on the return voyage. And you'll be craving enclosed spaces after a week in this wide open wilderness. Did you hear something?
No.
Must be the wind under the door. Or the churning sea. Or the interminable rain. Or flesh-eating ghouls waiting to pounce.
Alice, honestly.
You're the one who reads Poe to me. Don't blame me for having an active imagination.
I love the person playing her. She's having a lot of fun playing this person, playing her character. So much for not digging through their stuff.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
Well, that must have put a damper on their relationship.
Again, just so you all know, I can't play this game on the highest of settings. I could, I would. If you want to see the game on the highest settings, go watch Mr. Ott play it.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
Oof.
Operations were suspended after the accident. Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
Indeed.
Betty,
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It just
She bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, You're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
She's jealous.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's not...
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself. Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine. I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
But what if the Fretlin...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
Shh.
She's a treasure. Honestly.
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Nope. I don't think a thunderclap would be Elizabeth. It is foggy.
Betty? Lissy? Lissy, are you here? Where are you, Lissy? Where are you? Where are you? Hello? Hey, who's there? Betty? Elizabeth? Wait! Lissy?
Somebody was at the window.
Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty. Are you here, Lissy? Are you in here, Lissy?
Seriously, how did the fog get into the house?
Alice! Lissy, are you upstairs?
That's a question I want to know is how did the fog get into the house?
Who's out there? Hello? Betty? I'm not alone.
You're right. Well, that's not...
Lissy?
The door shut behind us is not comforting whatsoever.
I can hear you!
Oh, good. We have a running thing. Nice.
Betty? Who goes there? Wait!
Yes, chase sounds.
Someone there?
Can't just step over the log. Yeah, this is a great idea.
Alice! Hello?
Goat. It's a goat.
Betty, is that you?
Yeah, this is a great idea.
Are you there, Betty? Shit.
And we need our glasses. Our Harry Potter glasses.
Elizabeth, are you there? Alice, where are you?
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lizzie. What about the boat?
It's gone.
The boat? What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Where did you go?
Out? For a walk. It stopped raining.
Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty... It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone?
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not...
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
That's an extra question.
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. Then tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
For being adventurous and wild and a little bit sarcastic, she does care. She just is different, which is fine. She's the flame that keeps Edward's life fun, to put simply. His sister does. Day 2.
I will find you again.
It's as if to say he found her once before, or something like that.
We're all...
Okay, there you are. Just wanted to know where you were, you goofball. See if we can explore now. Oh, looks like we can. But there's nothing in here really to look at. There's even a piece of...
Alice?
Outside, Teddy.
There's a piece of paper here, but I guess it isn't relevant for right now. Oh, we can go upstairs. Cool. I love how the game doesn't let you go upstairs until the next day. Draugen Waltz. Not bad. That's a sinking ship. Ooh. Whoa, this place is gorgeous. Definitely getting a lot of the Rapture game vibes and Edith Finch. Oh, it's locked. Shocking. Every kid has every girl has a doll in their room. Oh, that's adorable. Looks like they're fighting in this picture. That's curious. Teddy bear. Crayons. Looks like a church pews. Probably it's a church. Hold on, I feel like I'm missing back here. Don't panic. Betty's outside. Yep. I mean, not Betty. Whatever. You'll find out.
I just about given up on you ever waking up.
I was looking around the house.
So we're okay with that now? Noted. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
What?
It was dark. Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing a shadow? That's very unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're peeking at us through the windows.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon.
How do we know that, though?
And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, teddy bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
Noodle
Be uphill
juice.
without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Alright.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik.
So this is a map. That's nice. I like that. Let's see, okay, it's J. Like amnesia type J for journals. Yeah, I pretty much figured that out already, game. Thank you. Yeah, the picture next to the Friendlands, it turns out that they're twin brothers.
Where are you, Lissy?
By the village houses, Teddy.
And they married twin sisters, which is kind of funny and interesting. We're almost to where I'm blind.
Up here, Teddy.
What are you doing?
It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Careful you don't fall.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Uh-huh.
Check those buildings.
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
That's my job. Okay.
Lissy?
What is it?
Alright, she's up there. That's a cool mechanic, I like it.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for... No one home?
Oops. Didn't mean to...
Hello? Who's there?
Excuse me.
Hello? Anyone home? September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here. Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in... Good Sforlata. Good. God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the... Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. It was never sent.
Curse, huh? Now I'm really getting Gone to Rupture vibes.
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, Teddy Bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
You're right.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while.
Wait.
Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Well, you were wrong. The villagers are not indoors.
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store.
Between
In
handstands.
other words, time for some sightseeing? Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
She's great. Doing handstands. Doesn't have a care in the world. I don't even know if I'm going the right way right now. I guess we're gonna go towards the church first, and then we go down, I guess, to where the store is. There's another game I played that this reminds me of. I forget the name of it. But basically, this person returns to this church where this cult was. And it basically... I think she burned it. I think she was the only one who survived because it burned down.
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
It's a graveyard. That's a very
All
churchy.
these graves. What happened?
It's a cemetery.
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
You're right.
Do you think this is where everyone's gone?
Okay.
Are they all...
This can't be everyone. Besides, someone had to bury the bodies.
Fair point. Well made.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
How? An accident? A mass murder? Spanish flu?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
Why would they board up a church?
What does that say?
God is not here.
Okay. Seems legit. Notice I was trying to click on that rock thing because there's a spot on the rock, but I'm not sure. Might need something to break the wood off. Strange for them not to really build you a way on the way in. Hello.
Well, so much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air. You go on ahead. I'll find you.
Honestly, she's telling me. I stand there and just enjoy the view. Oh, I'm drawing. That's pretty cool. And there's a mountain goat behind us. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so... Okay, so we drew the church. Okay. That was cool. But yeah, I'm seriously getting a lot of those vibes from this game. Which I'm not complaining about, I like that. to that road leads. This road leads down to the general store. Honestly, despite being out in the middle of nowhere with nobody around, this place is still pretty.
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Yep.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland.
Frederick Fretland and Son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. There may be something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines. We need to get you fed, old bean.
Applesauce.
Why
Nice.
lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
The fact that he said applesauce is amazing. I have had yet to hear someone say applesauce in a game.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives. The telegraph is out of order.
Well, there goes my plan. NOSOS.
This was 2 years ago, but the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it? Or couldn't get anyone to come fix it?
Well, this place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or Draugans, I guess.
See, Dragons.
The ferry route is no longer operating.
Rats!
Mrs. Fretland already informed me in her letter.
I know. Still warrants a resounding rats.
I wonder why it stopped running.
Look around. How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
Things got quieter after the mine closed down.
They need to move on and find something else to put their village on the map. Tobacco farming, maybe.
It must have been so isolated, with no easy way in or out.
Aren't there boats?
You saw how much work it was to cross the fjord. And if the weather's bad,
It can't be healthy. Being so isolated. Cooped up inside. Reading the collected works.
yeah, all right, I get
This
it.
village is basically you, Teddy.
I said all right.
Dead inside, I see how it is.
The ferry would have made the trip here much easier.
And you wouldn't have had to pay that farmer a fortune to rent his boat.
I had no choice.
We should keep his boat. If it comes back. Bring it with us to Hanover.
Do what with it exactly?
I don't know. Grow parsley in it? Use it in the pond? Forget it. Stupid idea.
Okay, we're down there.
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost?
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A shadow?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head.
So we can sit here, we can draw the dock. Which we're not going to sit here and wait for her. Cool. Right. Okay, so when we come back, guys, more of this game, until then, leave a like and subscribe, as always, for more. See you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.